Okay, well, this is a status update. Still don't have this project completed, uh, but that's the way it goes. Luckily for you, you'll be able to not have to lift a finger to see what's going on. So, well, you might have to click a mouse. Anyway, here's the idea as it is. This is a what's known as, I think it's M51 tent heater, right? Well, I've retrofitted it so it powers it's like a conventional stove, and that burns your basic wood, your paper, your coal. But there's also a adapter kit, which is here in pieces. It lets you burn diesel, fuel oil, some other things. But anyway, it's basically a universal burner, and like that. Well, I have two of those. This one over here, I had set up for burning diesel. Pretty pricey thing to do, but it's a pretty clean fuel, so this is the one I've used as my test model for measuring and putting together purposes. So basically, this is right there, that model right there will be burning wood and coal, more or less probably scrap wood, but it's going to have the top off function of this. What this is, if you haven't figured it out yet, see my other videos. It's a Stirling hot air engine, and my problem as of now, still has been, is in the shipping from Pakistan. One of the supporting, well, just see my other video. Basically, it's aluminum and it snapped. So I took it to a welding shop, and the guy thought it was a air compressor, and he didn't seem too fired up to do anything. He said, well, you gotta wait 2 weeks and then we'll call you. So I got pissed, and what I did my own research, and I researched this stuff called the Luma weld, and then I researched the competition, because I always research all kinds of stuff. I'll just take the first say, and this is the instructions for it. But if you want, you can pause it any point around there and see for yourself. This is the aluminum weld sticks themselves, and hopefully I guess it's called brazing, but same difference in my book, as long as it does the job. Yeah, there's gonna be somebody say no, aluminum brazing is bonding, and welding is when you actually melt the two components together, this and that. Yeah, I know all that, great, but I don't have the setup to do qualified welding, TIG welding, all that other happy horse. And so I'm going to be trying to aluminum weld, and according to this, the bond, if you do it right, is up to 900 pounds per square inch. That should be enough to fasten this part together. See my other video if you want more detailed deal with the problem. I had an offer from a guy, said, oh, I'll fix it for you, it only costs postage, but thanks very much, but I really just want to learn some skills myself. I'm not saying no, but I'm saying wait. If it turns out I mess it up, then I might go that route. But it's good to learn your own skills and things. So apparently this stuff's pretty easy to use, and I've already got the propane. What I'm waiting on is a special wand. It's from South Korea. Your normal propane wands, they'll come up, they'll be a brass or stainless steel, and they'll come up like that, and you'll have to hold the can as you're doing your deal. what this wand is that I'm still waiting on, if I hit California, it'll be here probably in a few days, is it hooks on like a normal wand, but then there's a metal hose, you know, and at the end of that is a wand. So it hooks on, there's a hose, and then the wand. So what that allows you to do is set the can to the side and just have the tip and the wand, and you can get in there. And I'm hoping I can get in there with that without having to disassemble. That's the other thing that pissed me off. The welder said, "Oh, you got to take the engine apart, the motor apart. You've got to take it apart." And I can get in there and do that. So I'm going to try this on my own here in a few days when I get more time. I just want to do a status update. And that's the end of that. What else? So this is the rig I rigged up. Did you rig up a rig? Yes, I rigged up a rig. This is some brackets. I guess they're used for repairing shelves and things or whatever. So it takes 3 brackets. I got these at Ace. They ran out of these big ones, so this came up with got the small one, which does work here. And you can see the brackets and whatnot. And that's my Niehoff brushless alternator. The belt, I went to Napa. I said, "Give me the longest belt you got." He said, What are the measurements for that?" I'm like, "Or what's the number?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Just give me the biggest belt you got." So we went back to the back and we got the biggest belt that is meant for heavy duty industrial. He had another type of belt that was just a flat rubber thing. I said, "No, I want this kind with the teeth on it. I think that's better." So basically the principle of the whole deal, this is the first time I've been seeing a video like this. This hot air engine is going to get heated from the stove. And remember, we're talking that stove over there. If I did want to do diesel, I could, obviously, but I'm trying to save money. Petroleum's expensive. This still uses petroleum, you know, for rubber, for the different lubricating oils and things. But as for fuel, no. This is going to be a petroleum-free system, which is what I'm trying to do. I want to save money for making, you know, power. And so, basically, a theory operation is this heat will heat up the hot air engine. This right there is I think it's a pie pan for angel cake or something. And then it's an iron ring. It came as part of a set for an old stovetop. Can you see that? This fit inside that one on there, and that one on there fit inside that. So it's a 3-ring deal for your old your cast iron cook stove. So anyway, I used one of the rings, and that's a supporting deal. This isn't really that secure on there. I have to figure out a way to do that. My deal is I'm trying to do this in a way that I don't have to do much drilling or tapping or anything like that, because I don't know how to tap and I hate drilling. So I want it to be easy to put together, easy to disassemble. As you can tell, I've used wing nuts on everything, so like that. So you can hand assemble it, hand disassemble it, right? I'm trying to make it easy like that. I don't know any special tools required. So anyway, this will turn, and I think this is the way it'll operate. And you see that? That will turn. The heat will turn. We'll move the piston will move the axle, right? And that will move the brushless Niehoff. And then off the Niehoff, there's going to be a couple battery cables, one to the negative right there, and one to the positive right there that you can't see. I haven't done that yet. Battery cable, I'm going to have to modify to fit that. And that'll go to the battery bank. It'll probably go to charge controller. But anyway, that's it in a nutshell. And yeah, I've got to tighten this up and make it more safe and secure. But this is just a test run. You know, not even that. And this is not even on there good. It's just like that. So anyway, thank you.